Best doctor treatment for diabetes. My doctor gave me his best treatment advice for diabetes management more than 30 years ago when I was first told my life-changing diagnosis of type 2 diabetes. You bet that day was memorable. Even though I have little doubt I was a diabetic, my doctor's best treatment words for managing my diabetes were very memorable. I remember those choice words as though they were spoken literally 5 minutes ago. These words from my doctor were part of my foundation of my diabetes management ever since that day. It has made me who I am today. So in no particular order, I will tell you my doctor's best diabetes management advice. My doctor said, cut out all the sugary sodas. And that was actually some great advice. That made sense. And, well, I could do that. At least I thought I could. My next doctor's words on diabetes management was to eat healthy. And, well, that sounds great. But after a few days of processing these words, what is eat healthy defined as? I mean, I know it's not a Big Mac and a large fry. I mean, I know that. It's not a foot-long submarine sandwich and chips, okay? But, well, how about a gourmet salad with croutons and cheese and dripping with Thousand Island dressing? Well, maybe not. Then what about some healthy Mexican food like a bean burrito with a side of rice and beans and hot flour tortillas? Well, again, maybe not. Oh, okay. How about wholesome Chinese food, like a stir-fry vegetables with healthy chicken bits in it and some fried rice, some chow mein noodles, and, well, don't forget the fortune cookie for good luck. Wait a minute, this is a lot harder of a decision for healthy food choices than I actually thought it would be. So, okay, all right, I have a great idea. A pre-made, one of those healthy type choice meal frozen things. They're portion controlled, fixed calories and fat content. That is great. And, I could eat one of these mini snacks. I mean, wait a minute. I ate one and I was, well, still hungry. I mean, it was like an appetizer. And then I ate 2 or 3 more that were supposed to be tomorrow's meal and the next day's dinner, just to barely satisfy my hunger. I mean, what is a hungry guy supposed to do? So my doctor's next advice was even better. He said, lose weight. Well, okay, that was kind of a no-brainer. I mean, at the time, I weighed 360 pounds. I mean, that was more than just some big bones, okay? I was obese. I was fat. Call me Porky, Pork Chop, Blimp, Tubbalard. I mean, you name it, I was called it. And luckily, my doctor told me about my gravity-challenged condition, because otherwise I would have missed the mirror on the way to his office. So, okay, enough with humor attempts, but now I thought about this weighty issue for the next few days, and I actually came up with a great solution, or so I thought. I signed up for one of those medically supervised, doctor-run hospital weight loss programs. This was going to be great. I mean, doctor-run, how could it be better? The following week, I started my weight loss journey. I started fasting diet program, drinking only 5 of these great milkshakes a day, totaling 800 calories a day. Boy, was it tough, but I stuck to it. I mean, I really did for 6 months talk about willpower and losing weight every week. I mean, I lost 5 to 8 pounds a week. Perfect. Didn't stray one bit for 6 months eating those lousy milkshakes. Going to nutrition classes to, quote, learn what to eat when real food was reintroduced into my diet again. To learn portion control from, well, a naturally skin and bones nutrition expert. I mean, what could be better after 6 months? Yep, I lost 145 pounds. Yes, sirree, Bob, I was healthy, all right. Look out, world. But no one told me when your body loses that much weight that fast on a starvation diet, well, it wants to regain all of that weight again, plus some, just in case you have another period of famine with no food. So what that meant was, well, I found all that weight that I had lost in facing the real world and eating and real food, plus some more, within about a year, and I was very miserable. My doctor's last great diabetes management recommendation was to start exercising. Well, again, when I first was told this at 360 pounds, that advice was, well, borderline crazy. I mean, it was almost a workout for me to get up and even go to work and to come to my doctor's office. Exercise? Really? Are you kidding? Well, I guess he wasn't kidding. But after I had lost that 145 pounds, I did start an ongoing exercise routine during that 6 month period of time. I mean, I was running a mile and a half a day for a while until I started gaining all that weight back. Then, no matter how much I tried and struggled, doing exercise was getting rougher and harder. And, well, eventually, after gaining a lot of weight back, I stopped running, and only to then gain even more weight back faster. So at this point, my doctor's best diabetes management advice that I remember from over 30 years ago, well, the advice he went to college for, to medical school for. I mean, the great wisdom that he had learned from years of practicing medicine, that advice. Well, that best advice set me on a lifelong roller coaster ride that has not led to successful diabetes management quest. I mean, not for me at least. I tried, I struggled, I really attempted to do this. And the real world is very different than the doctor prescribed world, at least for me in diabetes management. I guess that's why I'm making these videos on YouTube today, to share my life journey with you. Hopefully my videos will give you a peek into what has worked for me and, well, what has not. So I hope to see you on future videos. Thanks for watching and, well, take care. Have a fantastic day.